Howdy mates, good late morning. How are we all doing? It is Sunday, March 27th, 2022. And right now I'm actually going for a kayak trip right now, as you can see. Oh, we got a couple out there. But where I'm at today is actually, the main location is the Peace River. Or should I say, River? However though, I am specifically located at Lettuce Lake. However though, I keep saying however. It's like my second word, isn't it? Lettuce Lake is not a true lake though. It's more of a, what you call, a tributary to the Peace River. And the reason I wanted to go through it was because it's rather windy today. So going on the main Peace River right now, it's a little bit of a challenge. So I'm just trying to make it as casual as I can. Because that way then, once I come back from the north, heading south on the Peace River, I'll be going with it, not against it. Strategy, mates. That's something to keep in mind if you ever go kayaking. You have to pay attention to the direction of the current. It's usually best to start when you're going against the current, not the other way around. Oh wow. Not too long ago, when I was setting up this space, there was actually an airboat that passed right through here, and they literally sound like race cars. It's insane. So, honestly, it was such a genius idea that I literally docked right here just before the airboat passed through. Because there would have been some water getting in that kayak. And I've had that happen before, and it really sucks. But yes, this setting is really, as the name suggests, this really is a peaceful river. And I wanted to point out actually a couple of things. One, right below me, you can actually see these footprints here. I believe, if I am not mistaken, these prints actually belong to a raccoon. So, what's actually fascinating is I believe there are 6 different species of raccoon in Florida. However, each one is endemic to a specific part of the state. And I believe, like in this part of Florida, I believe we just have the common raccoon. I'll be sure to clarify it once I put it in the description. But surprisingly, raccoons actually really like to eat aquatic homies, whether they be shells or even crawdads. They don't just eat, you know, garbage as their nickname suggests, trash panda. They actually like to eat from the water too. So you could say that they have a very versatile diet. Wow. It's a gorgeous day. Wow. Sorry mates, I'm just astounded. Chose a gorgeous day to come out here, and it's been a good while since I've been on the Peace River, so it's just a nice way to reunite with the river. Now, what I want to show you guys to finish off the video is this particular plant right here. This is something actually known as the Picara glabella, or a more common name, Butterweed. Now, seeing this plant actually gives me a piece of Ohio, even on the Peace River, because they actually have a very wide distribution. They've been found as far north as Ontario and as far south as Florida. So you can practically find them throughout the Midwest and even the East Coast. However though, actually, as I recall, my home state of Ohio has actually listed it as a noxious weed, even though it is indeed the butterweed's native range. So it's kind of ironic, don't you think? Now, with that being said, this can either appear as a beauty or an enemy, or should I say a beast, because we'll start with the beast first. So butterweed actually contains 2 separate toxic compounds. I'll be sure to include them in the description because I honestly don't really know how to pronounce them. But these toxins are found throughout the plant, whether it be in the stalk, the roots, and even the flowers. Now, it's actually very harmful for livestock, and even us, too, if we eat it raw. What happens is, if we eat too much of it in one setting, it can actually cause severe liver damage. And if not treated right away, it can even lead to death within the next day or 2. Oh, got a little airboat right here. Give me a second, you guys. There we go. I had to let those airboats pass by because, like I said, they can be really loud. So, going back on the subject, it can eventually lead to death. And same goes for even livestock, too. Whether it be cows, horses, or donkeys, you know, just to name off a couple. Now, some people believe a good way to know if you are looking at a butterweed is to look at the stalk. Because what's fascinating is when you look at the texture of the stalk, it actually resembles a celery rib. Rest assured though, it's not related to celery whatsoever. And it's even been suggested that they look a lot like wild mustard. But the flower arrangement is actually quite different and separate. This is actually considered to be an Aster. So, with that being said, it's more related to, say, sunflowers, for example, because they're another type of Aster, which Aster is basically Latin for star, in case if any of you did not know that. So yes, this is indeed the butterweed, and they usually are the earliest flower in the springtime that you will see. But good news is these aren't invasive. They are indeed a native plant, so that is a good sign for a change. And surprisingly too, I'll probably save another video for it, but while I've been out here, I have seen a lot of red maples, surprisingly. It's very odd to me, but yet also really cool at the same time. It's alright, you guys. Take care. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday and this, you know, for those of you who are down here, enjoying this gorgeous weather. Take a break from the beaches. There's more stuff down here than just the beach in Florida. So alright, you guys. Take care. Journey on a Journey is outwards. Take care, folks. See ya.